Hey everyone, I'm wygowarrior, aka Julie. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be trying on the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation in 010 Light Beige and giving a first impression review. My fellow content creator and friend Heather, aka Crazy Beautiful MUA, turned me onto this product. She says it is fantastic, has really good coverage, and she really enjoys it. I love trying new complexion products. I do have a holy grail, but that does not stop me from purchasing or trying additional products. Catrice is a fantastic drugstore brand. I actually picked this up off of Amazon for $10, which is the same price it's advertised on the Catrice website. I have it in the shade 010 Light Beige. I'm going to do some swatches so you can see how that shade compares against other drugstore foundations. Alright, starting off with the swatches, we have today's product, which is Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation in 01 Light Beige. Next, we have also from Catrice the Hydro BB Cream in 010 Light. Next, we have from Wet n Wild the Photo Focus Dewy Lumino in Shell Ivory. Next, we have from Maybelline the Fit Me Dewy Plus Smooth in 105 Fair Ivory. And last, we have from L'Oreal the True Match Tinted Serum in 0.5 to 2 Very Light. The packaging is really nice for drugstore. It's a glass bottle and it comes with a dropper. Let's see how thick or thin the product actually is. All right, so let's see. All right, so it's fairly thin and I squirted out a lot. Let's see how quickly it drips down my hand. All right, I'm going to just place it on my face, and I'm going to do half my face with a brush and the other half with a sponge. That way, depending on how you prefer to apply your foundation, you can see what works best for you. Catrice claims that the HD Liquid Coverage Foundation is an ultra lightweight, high coverage foundation that will give a natural look. It's formulated with skin perfecting niacinamide, is sweat proof, transfer proof, and waterproof. It's long lasting 24-hour wear, best for normal to oily skin types, is cruelty free and vegan. I would say after first application on one side of my face, this is on me, a shopping error. I got a shade that's probably too dark for me. I'm going to list on screen how many shades this actually comes in. I'm curious now, as I don't remember if this is the lightest shade or if I just picked out a shade that was a little too dark for me. It's doable. I can wear this. If I were to go back and there was a lighter shade, I think I would go one shade lighter. I don't know if this is going to pick up on camera. I see it in real life. Let me try to zoom in. I am seeing some, I don't want to call it texture. I would say it's kind of creepiness. I can actually see my skin here looking a little creepy, and I'm not used to that because I typically use a BB cream, which is very moisturizing and really smooths out my skin. This foundation is mattifying and has a natural finish. I am used to a dewy finish, so I'm curious if it's going to look the same using the sponge. So let me apply it now on this side of my face with a sponge, and I'll compare it. And then afterwards, I'm going to pounce out this side with a sponge to see if it will press it in and make it look a little nicer. That entire squirt did cover this side of my face, so I did one additional squirt for this side. And let's see if the sponge actually does a better job or not. All right, let's take a look. It definitely looks better on the side with the sponge as far as displaying any kind of crepiness. See the crepiness here? Very smooth here. Now, I'm going to take that same dampened sponge and see if pressing in, or if it's too late, if it's dried down, as I did the side with the brush first. But let's see if this will help out what it looked like since I used the brush. I think I may have waited too long to try that. I do still see a slight difference. It could just be that this has dried down. It also seems to be sitting on top of the skin and not sinking into the skin, at least not what I'm used to seeing when I use BB creams or other foundations that are dewy or have more moisturizing kind of ingredients. I will come back with a full face of makeup and give my final thoughts. All right, I am back. It's been about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. I've put the rest of my makeup on and I've formulated my final thoughts. I looked online and there are 24 shades, which in the big scheme of things, a foundation, in my opinion, should have at least 32. Better yet, it should be around 40 or even 50 to be very inclusive. Now, it is a drugstore brand and drugstores tend to not have as many, but still, no excuses. The shade I have is actually the fourth from the lightest. That surprised me. That's on me. Bad shopping. Shopping online for complexion products is a little hard. I should have gone for, I believe, the second from the lightest, the ivory. It's doable, but it is too dark. I am finding that this foundation is emphasizing my crepiness and just any kind of line. So I have a smile line here, which usually doesn't stick out this much when I wear moisturizing different foundations. Also, look at my forehead. I've never noticed so many wrinkles on my forehead. I did notice that this foundation is intended for normal to oily skin, and I have dry skin. So keep that in mind. If you have dry, mature skin, I have so many other foundations that would do much better than this one. I do agree that it is high coverage. It did a good job of covering my hyperpigmentation. It doesn't feel dry, like I don't feel it on my skin. It just doesn't look as good as other foundations do. I'm telling you, the crepiness, I don't know what will pick up on camera, but I can see it. And other foundations, I just see my skin. So if you have dry skin and have used this before, let me know your thoughts. Do you enjoy it? I know people with combo or oily skin really do enjoy this. I will have to use it again. Maybe I'll mix in a different foundation, but on its own, I am not going to reach for it. I'm just being honest. Let me know if you've tried this before, and if so, what your thoughts are. All right, I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't done so by now, I would love if you would subscribe. For those who have, thank you so much. Remember to click that bell icon so you can be notified of future videos. And if you could do me a huge favor, clicking that thumbs up really does help with my channel to grow. All right, thanks everyone.